everyone today as well of the value he brings to this team in this 4-1 victory over West Ham. Let's hear what his manager thought of it. Ange Postecoglou is with Becky Ives.
Ange, a good day at the office for you?
Yeah, no, fair to say. I thought we were good today. I had to work pretty hard first half, and but we got back into the game after obviously conceding, and then second half was outstanding from the lads. Real good energy, good goals, good football. Probably could have had a couple more, but yeah, good day at the office.
Do you feel that was down to the substitution that was made at half-time? Can I just confirm it was just tactical rather than any injury?
Yeah, no, it was tactical. I just felt we needed a bit more running power in that midfield area. I had a feeling we'd finish strong, and Pape gives us a real good energy there, and I thought that helped us in the second half.
Yeah, it went from 2-1 to 4-1 in about the space of 7 minutes. The momentum, the atmosphere, did you all feel it?
Yeah, and that's what you want to generate at home. I thought the crowd played their part, and if we can become that kind of team that I said, we've had periods like that so far this year where we haven't capitalised. Today we did capitalise, and if we continue that, then like I said, we're going to be hard to stop. So
many good points as well. Basuma getting on the score sheet. Kulusevski is normally a creator today, also getting on. Must please you. Yeah, it's good getting goals from midfield. Obviously, guys like Brendan and Dom have been scoring lately, but I think we need to get more goals from midfield. And Decky was great today, and Biss did a really good job. And he's a quality player, and when we got him out there, we're a better team. Yeah, I was going to say his contribution, I guess, can never be underestimated.
No, it can't. I mean, somebody who's done it at this level for so long, like I said, he's a quality player, and he's our captain, and it's great to have him out there again.
And look, for the fans today, a good performance for them, back on track.
Yeah, great day for our fans. We know this fixture means a lot to them, and players have sent them home happy, which is great.
Lovely. Ange, thank you. Well done.
Thanks.
Ange Postecoglou confirming that substitution of James Maddison was tactical, and Kulusevski as well saying that Papsar changed the game for them in the second half. What impact did it have, that sub, Les?
I think what it did, it allowed Kulusevski to push further forward, and with knowing that you still got the legs with Basuma and Sarr in the middle of the park that can stretch forward. I thought in the first half, although West Ham defended deep, Tottenham perhaps didn't move the ball quick enough and get him behind enough, and so I think with just that change allowed Tottenham to change their shape a little bit and get further in behind. Solanke came into the game even more, and tactical change, you've got to give him credit for what he did, because it changed the face of how Tottenham were playing.
He spoke about the running power that he was looking for, and as Les says, Glenn, do we have to give him that credit? Because there was a bit of criticism in the Brighton game that he didn't react enough.
No, I think today, he looked at it. We saw him at half-time. He pointed to the subs bench and he went, and he knew we were thinking, weren't we? Well, is Bentancur coming on for Bissouma, blah, blah, blah. But it was, it was Maddison. It was Maddison who, no, you haven't done what I wanted you to do, so we'll make that change. And Sarr coming on gave them energy. And I think the second half, the whole team shifted the ball much quicker. I think that was the key to it. They were a little bit slower in their build-up in the last third, but it was about let's play and move. And Ndoggy made some really intelligent runs where there was too many bodies first half for him. He actually created some space, and ironically, a goal came off that as well. But it was about their energy off the ball and their energy on the ball. I think they shifted the ball so much quicker second half. And I think West Ham were struggling a little bit themselves, and they just could not stay with Tottenham when they went into another gear.
That's because, as you can see,
he's pretty well liked, isn't he?
His son is on the way there.
Hello.
Well done, Sonny. Congratulations.
Sonny.
You okay? Thank you for having me here.
A huge cheer there. They are so delighted to have you back. How good was it for you to be back?
Yeah, to be back on the pitch is always... It's a joy, It's one of the things that I most love, and playing with the teammates in a beautiful stadium is one of my favorite things to do, especially when you get also the results. So yeah, today was fantastic.
And Glenn was just saying he really feels Ange Postecoglou will have loved that performance. What do you think?
Yeah, obviously, especially when we considered the first goal, he wasn't very happy because he was a lot of talking about protect our goal like a home. But we didn't when we considered the first goal, so he was not happy about, which is I was not happy about. So, but general thing altogether, I think the performance-wise, he was very, very happy. So do I.
What about the way you came out in the second half? Because it felt like the Son show here in the second half. You were involved in everything.
I mean, that's why I want to try every single time. So yeah, when I get the ball, I try to best best solution. And I mean, this is I just passed to Destiny. Destiny did the hardest job. So
Sonny, can I ask, have you ever seen Glenn play?
He's far too young.
I saw some of the clips.
Because your pass with the outside of the boot is typical of what the sort of pass Glenn would have played. You know? It was fantastic.
Again on the outside of the foot as well, beautiful.
And if you ever saw me play, you didn't see any of that.
But look at the.
He's got a lot of goals.
I mean, the graph that you put in for that goal, the overlap, was fantastic. You great pass and then you go again.
I mean, that run, I didn't expect to get the ball because when I make these runs, even 50 meters, Deki will have more spaces. He can coming inside and shoot. And I just made an effort. Sometimes you need an unselfish run as well.
And the goal you scored as well. Just talk to us about how you created the space.
First of all, we have to talk about the win the ball from Pape and make a great pass to me into the space. And one-on-one situation, I'm very on it. When most likely in this position, to be fair, and especially when I'm on tempo, I think defenders always have to make a decision. So it's just making it difficult for him, losing his balance and body shape. So I think I find the perfect timing.
And you've got a huge crowd here as well, Sonny.
Come on.
How was the support today?
I mean, incredible. I've been missing for this support. Playing under this amazing fans is a huge honor, but it takes so much responsibility because I want to give them something back.
Did you find that being out for no one wants to be injured, but was it like a little reset for you? A little time to just, and then feel today, I can't wait to get out there and play again?
Yeah, sometimes you kind of, obviously you don't want to get injured, as you said, but the injury time is always good because we had such a busy time, so traveling now with the national team as well. So, but the 2 weeks or 3 weeks, I was perfect recharge myself and just ready to go. I think today, I was feeling really, really good. So
you look good.
Yeah,
you look good.
Thank you. Luckily, yeah.
Les said once when he played for Newcastle's entertainers that as a forward player, it's like being in a sweet shop. What is it like for you playing in this team under Ange Postecoglou, where it feels like entertainment is king?
Yeah, sometimes it looks like entertaining, but it's also a lot of pressure because you're expecting the winger and striker creating so many chances or goals, and finally in the final third you're getting in the position that if you made a bad pass or bad decision, you just kiss the amazing situation, because and I think it's a lot of joy, but also a lot of pressure, but which is where we should be.
With that entertainment that we're just talking about, do you feel like the way the team are playing at the moment that you have to score the goals, because if you don't, the chances are you're going to give up a couple of chances the other way?
No, not unnecessary. It's just I think everybody can score. Like today,
no, everybody can score.
No, everybody can score because I think it's a very. Everybody is just working hard in being in the right position. I think the goals, because I think everybody has that smiles, but being in the right position, I think is the most important thing. So, yeah, which is entertaining is really good, but I think the most important thing is also the results. So which is we did today.
Mm. How is the fitness now, Sonny? Are you okay? I mean, listen, the way you were running about today, you didn't look like you were struggling, I'll be honest. How are you feeling?
Yeah, I'm feeling good. 2 weeks rehab was good, so I hope never get injured again.
And we're back here on Thursday, AZ Alkmaar in the Europa League. 2 wins out of 2 so far. Are you really seeing this as a good opportunity to deliver that trophy?
I mean, every competition for me, I think, as maybe this is like a book answer, maybe this is just normal answer, but for me, I'm 32, sadly, but for me, every single game is like a goal that I want to take really serious, and because the games when I pass, it's never. I know it's never going to come back, So every single game is for me is a goal. I want to take it seriously, and I want to take it like my last game of my career. So yeah, look, I mean, Thursday is going to be another game that we're looking for here, and I hope we can make another entertaining game and get also good results.
We really appreciate you coming out to talk to us. Thank you,
Thank you
and well done on the win today.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you for having me here.
Sonny,
Thank you.
Well done.
Postacoglu. What a brilliant attitude to have, playing every game like it is last almost. But 32 now, Peter, but there doesn't seem to be any sign of decline, does there?
What like a manager's dream, Glenn, right? Yeah. So someone like that who speaks, as well as an absolute superstar, as we can see behind us here, the amount of people that I thought it was for me, Glenn and Les, but the player, I mean, he's just devastating when he gets in those positions, one-on-one, you just know he's going to score. He's clinical, he's great to have around the place, and like you say, he's got a great attitude, and he plays with a smile on your face. Even when you speak to him there, it makes everyone smile just for the manner and the way he is.
Yeah, reminding
fans, it was a London derby that seemed to have everything. Goals, red cards, how was it out there?
Yeah, first half was tough, honestly, because you cannot always be 100% physically, and they did good. They scored a goal. We didn't defend good, but then when I scored 1-1, I knew we were going to win, so that was important.
Is there a better feeling than scoring at home? Your first this season, second overall.
No, it's why I work for, especially shoot outside of the box, so it was important for me, and now I can only look forward and help this team anymore.
Were you pleased with the reaction, though, from going 1-0 down?
Yeah, I think when we play good, we're unbelievable, but we have to defend much better, and we have to train on that more.
Take us inside the dressing room at half-time. Ange Postecoglou has decided to make a substitution. What is his messaging at this point?
I think the balance was not good enough. We were a little bit too much offensive, so we have to look into that and improve next game.
Did that allow you, though, to have more freedom, relieve you of defensive duties a little bit? And do you enjoy that?
Yeah, of course. It's hard to do both things all the time. So it was good that we got Pop in, and I think Pop changed the game for us.
Well, in that second half, I think it was 7 minutes and 14 seconds between 2-1 and 4-1. The atmosphere in here and everything, just the momentum. The smile comes over your face when I say that. The momentum was with you, wasn't it?
Yeah, that's Tottenham football. When everything is clicking, we can score 4 goals in 4 minutes. So more of that, please.
Is this get you back on track?
Yeah, but keep on saying, we forget about this tomorrow and work even harder, because we have to go up in the championship.
All right, well, one final thing. You are the player of the match. Congratulations.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Crouchy, Glenn and Les alongside me watching that one. And Les, what did you make of Spurs today, particularly in that second half?
I think second half was really good. And even when they scored the second goal, we were still thinking, don't give up any chances. Don't give up any chances. Just go on and get some more. And that's exactly what they did. It was thoroughly entertaining in the second half, and the opposite of what we saw a couple of weeks ago at Brighton. And they'll be pleased with that result, because they wanted a reaction. They got that reaction. Supporters were right behind them, and it was a good afternoon for Spurs.
And it was quite tense, quite nervy in here, Glenn, because for all Spurs' dominance in the opening stages of that game, you called it as we were watching. You said, "I best West Ham go and get the best chance and score first." And
I think that's what's happened to Spurs in games gone by, and But what I liked about them in the second half is when they did get their noses ahead 2-1, they went again, and they looked solid defensively. They didn't actually look vulnerable until they actually went 4-1, and I think they took their foot off the gas a little bit. But it was Ange would have loved that performance. If he looks back at that, I think that's how he wants them to play. They didn't look too vulnerable defensively, certainly in the second half, but they had the flow of the fullbacks, and Doggy picked up them lovely little positions that he did. Son came to life. Kulusevski was outstanding today. And, a 4-1 win in a London derby, great day all round.
Is Glenn right? Is that a very typical Ange Postecoglou performance from Spurs?
Yeah, it was. I think, I think they definitely shored it up sort of second half. I think defensively, they were giving up too many chances in the first half. But then they just came out all guns blazing. I mean, they couldn't control Kulusevski in that further role. It was a big call to take off Maddison at half-time, but I think it really works. It just freed up Kulusevski. For me, he was the best player on the pitch by a mile.
Absolutely. You can hear that, huge.
Here's a more persuasive and engaging rewrite of your text in English. Paqueta slammed online after poor Premier League performance. Needs to be benched. Brazilian midfielder Lucas Paqueta had a nightmare game in the Premier League, leaving West Ham fans furious after a lacklustre display against Tottenham in their 8th-round clash. Starting for the Hammers, Paqueta struggled to make an impact and was subbed off by coach Julen Lopetegui early in the second half. Fans on social media didn't hold back, with many calling for him to spend time on the bench in upcoming matches. One fan summed up the frustration: "Paqueta is a liability right now, turning into a joke. He loses the ball constantly, never created as much as people say. He had a couple of good games setting up Bowen, but that's it. His stats have always been low, but at least he used to be exciting to watch. It's clear the Brazilian's life in English football isn't getting any easier." Adding to his on-pitch struggles, Paqueta has also been dealing with controversy off the field. In 2023, he was accused of being involved in a match-fixing scandal. According to the Football Association, 4 yellow cards were allegedly deliberately earned by Paqueta over a 10-month period, with Betway, West Ham's main sponsor, noticing a spike in betting on those exact outcomes, particularly from his hometown, Paqueta Island, in Rio de Janeiro. The case is still under investigation, with a verdict expected in early 2025. Despite the cloud hanging over his career, Paqueta remains active in the Premier League. He has scored 2 goals this season, finding the back of the net in matches against Aston Villa and Ipswich Town. However, as both his performance and legal troubles unfold, fans are left wondering if the midfielder can regain his form and focus.